How's it going, guys? It's Red, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a super busted scavenger setup that you guys could be using right now in Back 4 Blood. Now, with this setup, you guys should be able to overload your teammates with items, making the game incredibly easy, and you guys should be able to just blow through Recruit and Veteran, and you guys can even take this build into Nightmare. But before we get into that, if you're new here to the channel, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more awesome Back 4 Blood content, just like this. Also, make sure to check out the link to my Discord server. It's going to be down in the description below. You guys can use it to find teammates to play Back 4 Blood with, so if you guys are in some dire needed teammates, make sure to come check out the Discord server. And without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, so here we are in the deck building menu in Back 4 Blood. This is going to be the complete deck list, so if you guys are just looking to copy and paste the deck list, now is your time to do so. But I am going to be spending basically the remainder of this video just kind of talking about why every card is where it is, what roles every card's play in the deck, and just what you're supposed to be doing with this build in general. Now, just a quick deck building tip for just how deck building in Back 4 Blood works is that the order that you guys put your cards in the deck actually does matter. So if you guys are looking to just copy and paste the deck list and you just put these in any order, you are going to see them in the order you put them in your deck. So the number 1 slot that you put is going to be the first card that you see in the deck, and the number 15 slot is going to be the last card that you see in the deck. So the objective of this deck is very simple. Just for you being there, you are going to make more of basically everything spawn. You're going to make more weapons, ammo, offensive accessories, medical accessories, and copper spawn just simply for being in the game. So your job is to find all of those extra things and ping them out to your teammates and let them see it. So you are also more or less of a speed build because we run cards like Run Like Hell and Superior Cardio and Rhythmatic Breathing, just stuff like that, so you guys can run around the entire map and just kind of look for all these extra weapons and offensive accessories that are going to spawn because you're using all of these scavenger cards. Now, why this is good is because so much extra stuff is going to spawn in favor of you guys that it's just going to overload your teammates with items and making it so they essentially never run out of really anything, and it's just going to make the game so much easier because the game does really just get so much easier when you never have to worry about, you know, not having an offensive accessory, or you never got to worry about running out of ammo. Now, as far as positioning goes, you guys are going to be kind of like on the outskirts of where your team's going. Like, you don't want to be so far away that you'll die if you get taken away by like a stalker or a hawker or something like that. But I mean, you're going to kind of be on the outskirts. You're going to be checking all the random nooks and corners that like no one else would be checking, just because you're the scavenger guy, and then ping them out for your teammates just so that your other teammates can see. And with all of these speed cards, you're just gonna kind of be a speedster, and that inadvertently makes you really hard for the Ridden to hit you. So, put in simple terms, you're just going to run around really fast, find all the extra stuff that spawns, let your teammates know where it's at, and then just kind of help them out from there by just, you know, shooting random special infectors, clearing common, just anything you can to help your team out. Now, in the number 1 slot, we have Run Like Hell, which gives us plus 15% move speed, but when we take damage, our accuracy is reduced by 20% for 3 seconds. I mean, that's really not that big of a deal. All we have to do is just kind of run away for 3 seconds, which, I mean, our build has absolutely no problem doing. We are kind of just like, we try to fight things as like our last resort. Most of the time, we're just trying to loot and, you know, just make everything easier for our teammates. But I feel like having a card like Run Like Hell that establishes that we're faster than everyone is better than just having one of these random scavenger cards in the first slot. Now, slots number 2 through 4 are going to be the first set of scavenger cards that we get. These, in my opinion, are the most important ones. So if you guys feel like one is more important than the other, feel free to just switch the placements. Like, if you think support scavenger should be here instead of offensive scavenger, feel free to switch them out, or same thing with copper scavenger. But I mean, these are very simple. We're just going to make more weapons spawn, more ammo drops are going to happen, and more offensive accessories are going to spawn. This, once we have all of these, is just going to start, like what I was saying earlier, just going to overload our teammates with supplies. We're just going to have so much stuff that they're just going to be kind of using it, you know, kind of guilt-free, because they're never going to run out of anything, and it just makes the game so much easier. Now, number 5 is Superior Cardio. It gives us plus 20% stamina, 20% sprint efficiency, and 5 health. Now, this is just everything we want in a card. It gives us more stamina, it makes us be able to run longer, and we get more health. I mean, since we're not really playing necessarily with the team, this is exactly what we want. Now, in number 6 is going to be Compound Interest, which says gain 10% of your total copper in each safe room. Now, a cool trick that you can do is before you actually close the safe room door, have everyone in your group that is still alive give you all of their copper copper and just stockpile it for yourself. That way you can gain the most out of that 10% extra you are going to get out of compound interest, and that is going to accrue a lot, and I mean a lot of extra value. I highly recommend this, and this just makes it so everyone can just buy everything, because like I said, the entire point of this build is to just overload everyone on resources, and copper is definitely one of the resources I plan on overloading for my teammates. Now, number 7 is going to be Mad Dash. Just gives us plus 20% sprint speed and minus 30% sprint stamina efficiency. This is just, like I said, so we can zoom around the map and just find all the other stuff for our teammates. Now, in number 8 comes Support Scavenger. Now, this one is going to just make more support accessories come by. I mean, I don't think it's as important as, like, these top 3 here, but I mean, if you do, I mean, feel free to switch them out. Like, I feel like if you have someone like Doc on your team that has something like field dressings, you don't really need all of these extra medical supplies until, like, kind of like the middle of the campaign, where, you know, copper's starting to get a little scarce and you guys are starting to take a lot more damage because all the missions are longer. That's when I feel like this comes in and shines the brightest. Now, number 9 is going to be Rhythmatic Breathing, which gives us plus 60% stamina and minus 20% slow resistance. Now, I mean, just more stamina. That's why we use it. This card's just lets us zoom around basically the entire map. Like, at this point, we can basically just speed around the entire map if we wanted to, but that's not what we're here for. We're here just to get all the goodies for our teammates. Now, number 10 is Share the Wealth, which says each teammate gains 100 bonus copper at the start of each level. Now, this says each teammate, so each player is getting 100, which means in all, there's going to be 400 extra copper laying around, which I feel like is just really, really helpful because it helps everyone kind of just buy everything. I mean, because especially if you stockpile it together, it's going to be getting something like a team upgrade super, super easy, or that 400 can literally just fully suit up a player. Like, you can get pills and like a grenade and like some support accessory. You can get all that with just that simple 400. Now, number 11 is going to be Olympic Sprinter, which gives us plus 30% sprint efficiency and minus 5% damage resistance. Now, I mean, like I said, this is just so we can run around faster. Same with Fleet of Foot and Cross Trainers and Energy Drink. These just kind of all pair up together. Now, the reason that they're so far down here is because, like, these Scavenger cards and, like, Compound Interest, I mean, all these cards, this is the engine of the deck. We have to make sure that this is online before we are just starting to go unreasonably fast. Because, like, once we have all these on, we are going to be essentially just like a speedrunner. You know what I mean? And we just don't need to go that fast, especially if we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing and overloading our teammates with items. Like, if everyone's still just bare boning it throughout the entire map, but we are like the Flash, that's not going to help anyone. And in number 15, we played Copper Scavenger. I think it's just the worst of all these copper effects. We got Share the Wealth, we got Compound Interest. I just feel like it's the worst, but this is still really good late game when you are just, you know, you've kind of set your teammates up with everything, and then you can just kind of get an extra 1,000 copper because you just loot so much throughout a few missions, and it just makes it so you can buy basically anything in the shop. Well, that's gonna do it for the video, guys. Make sure to leave a comment down below telling me any deck changes that you guys would make, and as always, if you happen to enjoy, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more awesome Back 4 Blood content just like this. Also, make sure to check out the link to my Discord server. It's gonna be down in the description below. You guys can use it to find teammates to play Back 4 Blood with, so if you guys are in some dire needed teammates, make sure to come check out the Discord server. And until next time, it's been Red, and I'll see you guys in the next video.